getting a little bit low on battery power. So if I get lunch, I can charge a little bit. But I'm going to, it usually takes a couple hours to charge an iPhone on external battery packs. So I am down to like 24%. So that may give me maybe another hour of shooting. But then I got a lot of cars to still shoot. So I will kind of pick and choose the cars I'm going to shoot. Okay, this might be coming up, driving into the auction. Yeah, it looks like a Jag 140. So, quite nice. Here's another Jag sedan.
It's just not to 4 more hours of it.
No, Tim. It's over.
Yeah, we'll see how steady. If you watch that part of the, this part of the video, you will see I almost tripped completely over a tree root, and we'll see how steady, if you can even notice that it bounced around. This is the Lamborghini that I liked.
He pulled the seat cushion out and the old towel. 6'7". Can you imagine that?
This blue one? Okay. Makes a difference.
It's a 68.
Okay, that makes sense.
I gotta get out. There's a lot of crowds around these cars. So if I go on the back side, I can film a little better without all the crowds.
To be determined.
If I get out of the way of the cars pulling in.
Full price, Mike. Chris, the big bearded dude, and he said he needs a driver. Okay. So sat down there. Just gotta wait. For what? That car's up here. Okay. Yeah, that one's right.
This is the one, I believe. I'll see what it sold for. Is the MGA that I like, that we saw at the auctioning. So was it 50,000? Yeah, that's right. This is a real super red orange color, if you can see, but as I'm talking, but it is a cool color. Looks like a little bit of it isn't as shiny, like on the back fender here. I don't think there's white, well maybe, but I think it's shinier over here. See how that shines off? So if you have a Dolby Vision TV, you should really see the shine from the sun. And then I'm going to go around to the back. So this is a really cool, I like this one. Normally I said I didn't like the orange-red color. And you can see here, maybe they didn't polish it, or it has swirls in the back. Maybe it'll come back and polish it before it sells. And then the MG, and then down this way. I'm going to see if I have the right lens going. I do like, it's a little bit like a bowl look, if you will. I think that's what the photographers call it, or videographers. And when you use the super wide angle lens, just because of how wide it is. But I do like how I can pan around a little bit better to my liking. So a real custom. It looks kind of like a T-Bird, like a real custom T-Bird though. I'm sure it's probably some other type car, but kind of cool. Yeah, so I don't know, I'll have to look it up. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't know, I'll have to look it up. Let's see. There's a Hot Rod Ford pickup, which I like. I like this. I like the ones maybe a little bit earlier year that are the convertible ones. So it doesn't look so much like a truck as much as a roadster, and just has the back whatever you call it, back end or part of the truck. But it doesn't look as much like a truck, and that's what I like. Okay, we'll walk over here. I'll see what ones, try to find which ones so I don't duplicate what I've already filmed, plus battery power. Use my battery power well. Ford Bronco. This is a real custom 50s custom, like a 57 Chevy or 57 Bel Air custom car. Nice color. It's pretty dark. It's kind of, I wouldn't say candy apple. Has a little bit more purple than candy apple red. This is a nice, like 30s car. This is a really custom. It looks like it could be out of Grease Lightning, or the Grease, the movie. And it is, you know, the rival gang in Grease that had the flames coming out of his car. This isn't the exact one, but it's painted like that. The exact car actually was in the auction last year, I think. If not last year, it was the year before. So that is like, usually these are Merc, I don't know what years, 57 or something, or 58. Called Merc, I guess, for Mercury something. But they're super big. But then I love, I'm going to get a close-up. I love that design. I love the design, how they do. They can do a wild paint that gets a little much, like these flames might be a little much. I mean, it would be great for, you know, poster painting or a piece of art. You know, I think it's cool for that standpoint, but it takes a lot of work to do all that paint job. This is the, I think it's a Waverly Electric, and one owner, woman, owned this car for like 80 or 100 years. So until her death, I guess. And this is all electric, just like the Baker Electric. And the Owens Electric was a hybrid. The Baker Electric was all electric, and this is a very similar car. This is the 1913 Waverly Electric Model 93 Brougham, Brougham. Very cool. This is the one I like also. This is probably like a 1911, but it's basically a truck, because you can see when I get over here, you can see it has the bed. You can really see it's a truck when you look at this angle. So that's the bed in the back, and then I'll swing back around. (1910) International Auto Wagon High Wheel. That's the name of the car. Let me come up a little bit. Yeah, so, and then this one, wow, this is in the other show there was the Bentley. This is the Rolls-Royce version. They look almost identical, maybe a different front end, but identical almost back end with the wood. You'll see in a second. But this is just gorgeous. Look in here. Yeah, that's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
It's just so unique with the boat tail, and then the combined with,
Yeah.
and you know that I just saw in another car show the Bentley version.
Ah, really?
So this is the Rolls Royce version.
Yeah.
And they had it almost identical, but it was a Bentley.
Wow.
So it may have the Bentley more front end,
Yeah.
but
Way cool.
Wow.
Increíble.
yeah, 1938 Rolls Royce custom boat tail speedster. I also have a picture of the sign, so I might put in the video. But this thing, man, this thing is just absolutely gorgeous. And then I have to go out this way so I don't hit a car, and then swing you around this way. You see that? That's just absolutely gorgeous. Let me get a top-down view.
That was a lot of money.
And then I'll go down and see if I can get you the inside. It's got to be my all-time favorite of the show. Or I call it show, but auction. So very cool. Here's a pan. I took some of these cars already. And here's a pan of those cars.
Our friends, Monica and Alan.
So I'll take a pan of these cars. Yeah, this is this is probably my second favorite because I can see myself, it's so much smaller, I can see myself driving this one. It says it's originally a 48 MGTC special roadster, but then it says down here, restored, let's get down here, restored as a 1933 Migla MGK3 replica. So as you'll see, as it says, turbocharged SU carbs and MG engine, which one I'm not sure. And then it, if I get around here, you'll see it's a boat tail design on the back end. Swing around here. Okay. Now you can see that's the boat tail design. That's just also, I love that car. Meaning love to own it. I don't know what it's going to go for. Then I have to see when it goes on the auction block. It says the estimate is, I think, 55 to 75. Let me go back and read what the, it says Saturday. So we won't be here on Saturday. This is the very outer reaches. There may be some even over there. These are some of the outer reaches of the cars, way away from where the auctions are actually being held in the tents. You can see way over there is where the auctions are. So now we're looking around. I only have a little bit more battery power after I charged up and had lunch. I have a little bit of battery power to film. So we'll take a walkabout on here. These aren't, looks like, there's some nice cars, but I don't think these are top of the line cars.
One somewhere else.
This is a nice deep color of blue into a silver. GTO.
Truck at Mecum's. Do you know the guys down there? No. No, it's alright. I'll have a chat with Tom and just see if he any of those guys. I know he's. Yeah. No, it's just I'm not going to be.
This car isn't a custom probably, but could be turned into one.
And it's only a 40 grand.
Could be turned into a hot rod.
Right. I don't know what they're looking for.
Oh, here's this little one. It's a newer car, but it's a, I think a one-off. The 1993 Panzo Roadster, 1993 Ford Mustang, GT running gear, aluminum body, fiberglass fenders, stainless steel space frame, chassis, one of only 44, built from 1992 to 1995, Ford 302 V8, 215 bhp, so brute horsepower, 285 pound-feet of torque, which is average, but not bad if it's, I don't know what the weight is of the car. 5-speed manual transmission, 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds. A little bit better than my Mini, but not extremely fast. 130 mile an hour top speed. My Minis, I've never taken it that fast, but it's said to have a top speed of 140. 4-wheel power disc brakes. Weight 2,315 pounds. which my Mini I think is 2,500, 2,600 pounds. 4-wheel adjustable coilover shocks, power assisted rack and pinion steering, limited slip differential. So it sold for $27,000. Then you got the ones I like. Oh, this is a nice truck. It isn't the Power Wagon. Oh, let me go up. It isn't the Power Wagon that I said I liked the best, but it is a nice truck. So I don't know if it's like a 47 or what that truck, that green, dark green one. Then you got this one. It's not bad. Nice wheels. Okay, I'm back. I got the wider angle lens. Yeah, I could tell it was working well and you got some good shots, but I could tell that I like the wider angle lens. Just that I can get closer in and I can still spin around and you get a good view. So. I'll pan around. This is the rest of the golf course and houses. So this is the end of the golf course. I'm gonna go this way real quick, and then I gotta go, as you see, if you can see the cars, it's a wide view, but the cars over that way, I gotta go over there. Hopefully before battery power runs out. Now this, I think, is the Delahaye Roadster, and I forget exactly what model it is, but it's a replica of the Delahaye Roadster. Delahaye Roadster is one sweet, but you see the lines. See, back in the day, they were so artistic. You would have a coach builder that they call the body, the coach work, and then you would have the frame done by another company, and it's just a work of art. This one doesn't have any pinstriping. I love when they add a little bit of maybe a dark purple pinstriping to it. That looks like a Hummer. The other one I showed you that I thought was a Hummer, but I didn't recognize the style, was actually a Lamborghini. But it was in the Hummer style. This, I'm sure it has to be carbon fiber. But it looks so much to me like, let's get in here. It looks so much to me like a plastic 3D printed. So it might be. So let's spin around here, another Chevy Blazer, it looks like, instead of a Ford Bronco. Here's a little bit different. It looks like Toyota Land Cruiser, but a little bit different one. Maybe that's the hardtop model, and normally I always see the soft top models, convertibles.
I've never seen a picture of it.
Exact same car.
Seen you take a picture of it from
But that's a really nice one. This one, Toyota Land Cruiser, that's a really nice one. There's another coming up over here. There's another Bronco. This is a nice, looks like it could be a Baja 1000 Bronco without the tires in the back. And then here's the 50s. This is nice because I like the coming in. I like the paint job there. That took a lot of work. And now, as I said, that at least has white interior with red accents, and the red's deeper. So this is a little bit deeper orange red. So it looks maybe a little bit better than the cars I said. I don't like the red on red when it's a bright orange red. You know, this one was another one of my gorgeous hot rods. Yeah, nice. Let me go down. So now you can see the engine. If I go all the way down, you can see all the way over the top. The engine all the way over the top.
I was just gonna say something. I know you hate those with a passion. The butt connect.
Yeah, that's really nice. Oh, only 30,000. I don't know if it doesn't say sold, so I don't know if that was just the bid for it. But that is really nice. I could see driving that one. That's probably my third favorite car.
Is this your car?
Third or fourth favorite car.
So, yeah, I was. I'm retired.
And you got a T-Bird. And you got a, you know, Chevy, 57 Chevy or something like that. Custom. And then you've got, what is this? Oh, it's a Camaro. I see. Then another old car. Bentley. A nice 40s, but woody. And you got a SS, Chevelle SS. Looks like convertible. So then you have another something like a Chevy S10 or something. Pickup, restroom modded.
Stuff's in there, Ted. Maybe it wasn't not.
This one, I could have afforded this one, and I would have loved to have had this one. This one is just, I'm going to stand here for a second, and here's the wheels. And then I'll go around this one pretty good. This is, I don't know, it might be a race car. I have to see if you could drive it on the street. I'd probably need the car that I could afford and have to be able to drive it on the street. I don't think I would want it just for classic car racing. But you could probably use it in classic car racing. I don't know if it has I can't remember if it has the original engine and everything of the classic car. But it only went for like 15, something like that, thousand. Not very expensive. Let's see what it's sold. It says sold, but it doesn't say how much. But I love it.
Yeah, it's sold. It just doesn't have a sticker on it. What's the number on that?
168.
Okay, then we're getting close to the end of this section, and I'll turn off to conserve battery power. But if you like pink, that's a pink. It isn't a neon pink, but it's a true pink. And but that's a nice T-Bird. Okay, let's take a swing around so you can see the view from this side. Then I'm going to put you on pause and see if there's any additional filming I want to do before the battery runs out. And I'm going to walk back in toward the auction part of the place. Okay. This, I kind of like this car. I forget what kind it is though. Again, I forget what kind it is. This is a nice 150 Jaguar. Okay, I'm recording. It might drop it to 1080p, we'll see. But I'm gonna record for a second this speed of last car since it says it's low battery power. So this BMW. just like this one because really of the matching wheels. So I'll show you a close-up of the wheels. Now it shows a darker red, so the whole thing, instead of an orange, it's a dark red. So if I back out, maybe you can see the color better. So it's really nice. The wheels are not the typical spoke wheels that you would find. So I'll pan around again.
65,000 others. Everybody else, 55, 60,